Let's see here. Is it a Bitcoin Saturday, folks? Market seems kind of stable. I know I made some money on that arbitrage from ETH. Boy, oh boy. Ethereum's been doing me good. Happy Saturday to everybody whoever tunes in. Just going over some dailies. Market's been pretty stable. Bitcoin floating in the mid 1700. When I say 17,000, it's 117,000, obviously. And Ethereum stable at around 44.50, 44.30. Just kind of floating in those zones. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just screwed up what I was doing. I'm at work. Beautiful day. My distressed hat for my dogs. Compliments of Alapaha Blue Blood Bulldogs. All right, guys. Well, how's your day going? Any questions on crypto? Just got off I was listening to a live stream with some dude. I guess he's not a CPA. He's some type of financial advisor. And he does a video on Bitcoin. Interesting. I like him. I've kind of seen. He's got cool thumbnails. Draw you in. Those thumbnails will draw you in. All right. Well, I'm saying. I was just thinking this. I've been posting videos now for 5 years on Bitcoin. If you go back into some of the stuff I used to talk about, like, geez, like we were in like $20,000 and $30,000 range, and I was kept talking about like, all right, look at just accumulate whatever you can now. It's cheap. You're like, God damn, $30,000. But even before that, man, I was like talking about Bitcoin when it was in the $10,000 and $8,000 range. So I don't know. Now we're at 117,000, and we're about to take a big boost this way, north. So I guess just keep buying, keep stacking, keep accumulating. That's all I can tell you, because I just know we're going to 145, 150. And maybe some of you guys who are coiners for a while, if there's anybody watching, maybe they bought in at 20 or 30,000 and they need to liquidate a few bucks and make a few bucks. Hey, there's nothing wrong with taking profit. Nothing wrong. And some people just don't have that long-term view, like, all right, I'm going to hold my Bitcoin for 40 years. Or maybe they just like whatever their stack is now, and they're willing to sacrifice some of the stack. Hi, guys. Answer me. Hi. Yes, Chris Gibbons. How you doing, brother? Sorry. I'm answering you. Yeah, so Saturday, Bitcoin Day. Watch this next week. It's going to be a really weird one, because I think once we enter September and some of this regulation and stuff has kind of been put, not to bed, but kind of put into motion to start discussing, start laying out, rather than the fear mongering that they always do. Like, oh, they're going to confiscate. They're only going to take Bitcoin that they confiscate. And everyone's like, they're going to confiscate all the Bitcoin. So not your keys, not your coins. Remember that. Hold your keys. Funny story. So I got my brother to get a wallet. And I said, all right, they're going to give you, there's a 12-word phrase, seed phrase that you're going to have to write down. So he goes, I said, grab a pad of paper, grab a pen. So he goes, all right. And he sits down, and I'm all right. And he goes, oh, shh, I have to focus. I got to get into my brain for the words. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about, dude? And he's like, shut up. No. I was like, I started fucking cracking up, because I'm like, dude, you don't say the phrase. They give you the mnemonic phrase. That's the whole purpose behind it. It's generated by the algorithm. So he didn't get it until after. And then I did the same thing with another friend. He needed to get a wallet. We did the same thing. And I said, hey, there's going to be a phrase. And he starts doing this. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm thinking of some words. I'm like, no, dude. So I'm not laughing at them. It's just kind of funny, cute. I don't know. It's just funny. Especially my brother, man. He's, I gotta tap into my word set in my brain. Oh boy. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, 12, 24, 36. There's 18, I even think. There's there's a list of different how many mnemonic words are in the phrase to protect. It's the seed phrase to protect the wallet. It's like it's the keys to get into the door. So that's just for the people who don't know. All right. Love, peace, hair grease. Thanks for getting on there. Top snap, top snap. Yep. Ripping some. I'm gonna go do a top snap right now, man. I'm gonna load this bed up and then snap a rip. And then go watch some UFC 219. I'm into that. That's what Top Snap's all about. UFC and motorcycles and Bitcoin and just some cool shit in life. All right, what is this? Hi. Hello. What is the time there? It's a good idea. That's a good question. It's like 3 o'clock, I think. 3 o'clock on West Coast. We're here in Huntington Beach, California. All right, yeah, UFC 319, 219, 319. Shit, 319. Crazy. A lot of UFCs. And it's Hamzat Chimaev versus Dricus Duplessis, DDP. He's the current champion. He's beat up all the current former champions, whatever. And now he's going to go try to fight this guy. 9-0 versus 8-0. Go tune in. And, yeah, research your Bitcoin, you guys. Anton Antonopoulos. Check him out. He wrote, I think he wrote the Bitcoin Standard, and he wrote Bitcoin, the Internet of Money, something like that. So go check him out. He's awesome to learn from. Never stop learning about Bitcoin. That's all I can say. And once you think you know about Bitcoin, that's when you know this much about Bitcoin. All right. It's midnight in England. Oh, there you go. England. Going to have some, I just bought them. God dang it. Bangers and mash. I just bought some bangers over here at the butcher. And my lady's going to make some mashed potatoes. So bangers and mash tonight. Ow! All right, guys. Let's go England. There you go. All right. So thank you for joining us here on the live stream. Us, you, me, us. And please subscribe and like to the Topsnap Podcast. That's what I do for work. I make soap, chemicals and stuff, big tanks and all kinds of Breaking Bad shit. I don't do that Breaking Bad shit. I'm just saying everyone says, oh, like Breaking Bad. Like, I get it. Walter White or whatever. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Aloha, aloha, aloha.